back, or Cheesy Johnny's back. I don't know.
I'm leaving.
I'm going to interrupt him as much as I can.
That's what
I can't wait to tell people what he said this week. I
shut
can't
up.
wait.
It's my turn.
Welcome to episode 486 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Crawler, what's up, dude?
What's going on? Crawler coming at you. Or how's it going?
He was caught off guard. What is happening right now?
Well, I got notification of you going live or whatever, and all I could think of was like, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Because it says, what's your favorite Mario game?
Johnny, how's it going?
What's up? I'm in a good mood this week, so it's going to be a fun one.
Oh, it won't last. And Cheesy, how are you?
What's going on, Cheese Curves? I didn't say it. Also, yes, Joey Pitts is asking the question that we need answers to every week. Johnny, where's the chip?
Right? The game
came out today.
Yeah.
I guess it technically came out, so I'll have to get it.
I thought you ordered it.
It was all lies. He took
it's in the mail.
He took my screenshot. I guarantee you that's what he posted on Twitter.
Did you have a different chip than me?
I don't know. I had to order it twice because they canceled my order.
Oh, yeah.
They refunded me, and you guys thought I was bailing out, but we know Johnny is truly bailing out.
I should have caveated the bet even more to be like, the game has to be at least an 85 on Metacritic. That'd be so safe this year. So safe.
You don't think Echoes of Wisdom is going to get an 85?
Come on, man. That's crazy.
It's going to get mid 80s easily.
What was Link's Awakening?
Low 80s, actually. Probably low 80s.
Link's Awakening got tanked because of frame rate and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I bet Link's Awakening is in like the 70s right now.
81 for Echoes of Wisdom. That's what I predict.
Emio's doing better than Concord.
That's not hard, is it?
Well, before we get into this thing, guys, I want to give everybody a huge shout out that helped out with the PAX funding. I think we're at 82%, or 83%. So thank you everybody for that. It was huge help. Really, really do appreciate it. And if you want to try to get us the rest of the way there, you can go to n64josh.com/donate. We are going to be in Seattle starting tomorrow. Stay tuned to all of the places because we're going to be putting out a lot of coverage. It's going to be fun. It is going to be a very hype PAX. We're going to talk a little bit more about it as we get into the show here. And
Link's Awakening 2019, 87 on Metacritic.
Oh no. Okay. Oh no.
There it is. It's going to be two chips.
It has to be a 90 or higher.
Here we go.
95 or higher.
Also, guys, I want to let you know that I am an Elgato ambassador. So if you go to n64josh.com/Elgato for all of your streaming and content creation hardware, I just saw Nate say, "Why is Josh off-centered?" My OCD. Hang on. Let's. I can fix it for you. There we go. That should be better for him now. So if you are needing, capture cards, stream decks, lighting, any of that stuff, n64josh.com/Elgato and use coupon code ZZ-N64Josh. And with that, I think it's time to get into what we've been playing this week. So I'm going to kick this one off by saying,
been playing a lot.
Yeah, except I forgot one crucial thing. Where can we connect with you guys? Crawler, where can we connect with you?
Best spots are TikTok and Twitter. But be sure, if you are here right now or listening right now, follow the Nintendo Powercast on YouTube because we'll probably be uploading some stuff there as well from this weekend. But yeah, look for stuff on my socials. I don't post a lot, but I'll probably get some stuff up this weekend.
Johnny, how about you?
I'm Johnny Ebo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the Communication Air podcast, where Cheesy said that Sakurai is lazy.
No. But
Word
also,
for word, he said Sakurai is lazy. Word for word.
Not word for word. No, but you also called Enuma lazy, so that was interesting.
No, I didn't. I said it was the safe bet. It wasn't lazy. It was safe.
Kind of like how I was saying Smash Ultimate, just having all of the...
You said Mario Kart Ultimate would be lazy, i.e., meaning Smash Ultimate was lazy.
I'm usually in the know. I've usually listened to your guys' episode by now, and I have not yet.
We were talking about how the Switch era has been somewhat safe, and we were talking about what we wanted for the next Mario Kart, and I said a Mario Kart Ultimate, and she's like, no, Mario Kart Ultimate would be so lazy.
The idea of it, end of the show fight at the start. Seriously. No, I don't know. I just think that like Smash Ultimate is so cool, and that's why it worked, and that we got all of the characters back. We got some maps back that like we really wanted. But like I compared it to Marvel. Like, where are we at with Marvel right now? Like, they did the exact same thing where it was so cool, and now they're trying to do it again, and it's just
Marvel's
like,
coming back a little bit right now, though.
Yeah, Marvel is coming back with Fortnite, Deadpool. We got the Fantastic Four.
Okay, well then MCU then.
I mean, that is the MCU.
I'd say because I feel like Deadpool reinvigorated a lot of people with MCU and stuff that's coming up.
Chat. Let me know if you think Mario Kart Ultimate would be dope.
Anyway,
it will be lazy.
You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, GZC64, CHEEZYC64, and the Communication Error Podcast.
Right on, guys. I'm N64 Josh everywhere, so you can follow me on all the places. Well, it's been a week. A lot of streaming for me. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of different things. This is good. I know Nate's been looking forward to this. I think Jenna has been looking forward to this. So I had to play Panty Party last night. So thank you. Yeah, $2.99 on the eShop right now.
There's story too.
There's a lot of deep lore.
There's lore, and it has more story than most Nintendo games. Then I guess
it's you literally play as underwear that fires missiles and throws boomerangs. So I don't know, and it has online multiplayer. So
what?
Yeah. And Crimpus is saying that he also wore the special panties while playing it. Not mine. I didn't wear special panties.
Wait,
but,
all right. So if there's online multiplayer, did like a bunch of you play?
No, because like I tried to get Nate to join, but we share that account. So, and then we just found out today that it was only $2.99. So, yeah. So he gifted me that. There was no room in the night sky this time. Usually there's plenty of room in the night sky. I think I've probably played it further than the people that tested it. So that's that's saying something. And then the hot game on Roblox, which is not on Switch, but all over TikTok right now. I call it Dance Moms. Everyone else calls it Dress to Impress. And I have been slaying, serving, and eating. These are all terms that I've learned recently, thanks to playing Dress to Impress. And
There's also clips of you saying like, "Oh, I need to get undressed," and like,
oh, there is.
I'm sure there is. You've had to say that when you're in there. Like, how do I get undressed? And is there a way to take off all my clothes right away?
What game are we talking about? What is happening?
So Dress to Impress is it's kind of loosely based on Brat dolls.
Okay.
And so you go in to these rooms and you have undergarments on all the time, no matter what. They don't disappear, just in case you're wondering. This is very family friendly. It's Roblox. Okay.
Oh, it's actually on Roblox?
Yes, it's part of Roblox. So it's called Dress to Impress. It's all over TikTok right now. Like I fired it up on TikTok and I had people jumping in like, "Oh, OMG, slay." Like, just like
I'm not on that side of TikTok, I guess.
I mean, I've unintentionally scrolled and was like, "Oh, I'm in a live of Dress to Impress." Like I wish I didn't know what this game was, but I do. And so what happens is you get a theme. right? So let's say like today I was like, oh, I'm going to get creative. It was news reporter. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to do red curly hair and a yellow jumpsuit with black boots. And I was going to get the microphone. Yeah, but Nate finally guessed it. Nobody else in chat because I think they're too young. And so
she's in Fortnite.
Yeah, but if they knew April O'Neil from last year, I totally did not. It's totally different character now. So, you have 3 minutes, I think, to get dressed. Just there's clothes around and accessories, and you can do your face and your hair and all this stuff. And then you got to walk down the aisle and like do pose 28 and all the different poses, and then everybody votes for you. Well, your boy has been crushing the dress to impress, and I've been on the top of the podium quite a bit. So, Genesis, very addictive game. Oh, yeah. And I was trying to say, I always call it dress for success. And then I slipped up and it sounded like dress for,
oops.
Yeah. So not family friendly. And, I'm an aspiring model now. So doing a lot of that. What else have we played? We got some time with Halo Infinite. We got some time with Fortnite, a lot of Mario Kart.
Liza P.
Yep.
How long did you stick with that?
We played Liza P for an hour and a half, beat the first main boss, I think, like the first big boss. And then
the giant puppet,
I believe
carnival
puppets.
Like at the carnival? Yeah.
Yeah, at the carnival.
Yeah, like big though. Big, not just the one that's not the tutorial boss, but like, yeah. So
the tutorial boss is in the train station or whatever, but
correct. Yeah.
I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah, so we got through that, and I had a great time with it. Like I thought it was really fun getting to try something new. Spent a lot of time with Angry Video Game Nerd, which the audio in that game is blaring. It's so loud. I mentioned that last year. I know I did, or the last event.
Mm-hmm. It has naughty words too.
It has a lot of naughty words, but also like very Cuphead vibes, like Cuphead, Mega Man, like. And a lot of cool like pop culture references all over that one. So
the Mr. Bucket, but it's not spelled with a B.
Yeah, which like that's like a kid toy, like from back in the day.
That was
right?
a game
like,
where Mr. Bucket spat out balls and you had to go pick them up and put them in the top of his head.
Okay. Like as you said at that time, I'm like, oh, it finally clicked. Like this was, I remember I vaguely remembered a commercial, I think. So, yeah, so it's been super fun. I have not touched my NES World Championship times this week. I haven't even seen what they were. So
yeah, I think the luster is wearing off quickly on that game.
It's unfortunate. It's such a great idea, and I
no friend stuff. No, they dropped the ball.
Yeah, few balls were dropped for sure. So. I'm trying to think if there was any other games that I'm missing. Maybe Chad can help me out. But it's been a good variety. John Cliff has bought a number of Mario Kart sessions. Played Minecraft today. And it was actually really fun.
And Troll Josh came out in full force.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean? So I've never played Minecraft survival. I've only ever done creative. So I've never I don't even know, I don't even think I really learned much today other than I couldn't even tell you how I need to make an axe or a pickaxe or any of that kind of stuff. I still don't know. So, Jenna kept screaming because she gets very video game monsters are very scary for her. And I kept opening the door and letting monsters come in. And so, yes. And we did some Call of Duty Zombies with Hoffman as well. That was, I had to download Modern Warfare 3 for the Warzone map Zombies, which I thought was kind of interesting. That was different.
On Game Pass now?
It is, yes. Yeah. So, Jenna says you're making it sound worse than it is. It's just Enderman and witches. Oh, got it. So, But I did let a baby zombie in, and it did kind of murder a lot of us in the little house that we had built. And then as we built our house, I decided to start mining and taking it down, like to add more
As you
space. And
Yeah. Logical in
Yeah.
Minecraft.
it was good times. Good times. So, Carly, what about you? What have you been playing this week?
12, 13 days into the Fortnite season, I am level 91. So without buying anything. So I've been playing a lot of Fortnite,
I'm
getting my
impressed.
dailies
I'm
done.
not even mad. I'm impressed.
I updated Balatro after the direct on, was that Tuesday morning, right? Was that
Yeah, it was
Tuesday?
Tuesday
yeah.
morning.
This week has been a week already. I'm obviously still doing my daily stitches. Josh will get to see this in person this week, where I'm doing my stitches every day.
What rank are you right now?
My daily stitch counter, like the daily puzzle that I'm mainly working on now, is I'm over 120 done. So I just got that puzzle. Some of those puzzles are really big. I downloaded some demos that I haven't played yet, but like the Epic Mickey and Emio demos I downloaded. I downloaded Pico Park mainly because I wasn't paying attention enough in the direct. I have Pico Park 1, and I knew it was a multiplayer game, but like I feel like I'm gonna have to rewatch the direct. It's like, play with any number of players you want. You can't play single player on Pico Park, which I should have known that, I guess. But you can play up to with as little as 2 or as many as 8.
That looks like a heave ho type game.
It is. I think it was like $6 or $7. You guys should all download it, and that can be a good game night for us because it'll be good chaos.
Does it have online?
Yeah, and I was able to join just a random person that had like a public room open, and you can play that game without communicating. It's pretty fun puzzle solving, just kind of doing that. I think we played a little Pico Park 1 back around episode 400 when we were all in person. I think I had it downloaded at that time, but yeah, that's something you guys should pick up, and we can do a game night sometime. But yeah,
Jenna said a game.
Lots of Fortnite.
Jenna said a game that shames you if you don't have friends.
Isn't that most Switch games? If you don't have like somebody with you, like in person, it's like, oh, I can't play it.
Yeah, kind of the case. Johnny, how about you? What you been playing?
I've been playing a lot of the stuff from the indie direct. I picked up Peglin, phenomenal game, which is just it's a roguelike Peggle game. I used to love Peggle, like on Xbox 360.
Good. Yeah.
I played that a lot, so I'm like, oh man, definitely picking this up. It's a little expensive. It's like $20. Mm-hmm. But it's honestly what I've been playing this whole week. I picked up Pizza Tower. I haven't played it yet. I played it on Steam. If you are missing out on Wario Land, the Wario Land games, like that's what it's inspired by.
And if you played Sonic, right? It's a little bit.
Yeah, and if you played Anton Blast, like if you played the demo for Anton Blast, they're very similar gameplay wise.
Which, how upset are those devs that they're kind of getting their lunch?
I think they did it on purpose. Like I think Pizza Tower was like, no, we're gonna release our game first.
It was so weird that Anton Tower or Anton, what is it called?
Anton Blast
had that demo come out, but the game doesn't come out until like October or something like that.
That's crazy because I already thought it was out.
It came because that demo came out like back in like March or April or something like that. It was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah. But if you played that demo, I don't think Pizza Tower has a demo, but it's essentially that type of gameplay.
Did it win Indie of the Year last year at the Keeleys?
I don't remember.
I know it was nominated. I don't know if
people love it. It's also it's kind of inspired by Mario too. Like it has a very Nintendo inspired feel to it, so I think it will do really well on the Switch.
Fast games like that give me crippling anxiety that I can't like get it all.
Yeah,
So it's
especially like, yeah, because you're supposed to go fast.
Yeah, you're supposed
It's
to go
like
fast.
Sonic.
I don't like.
You're supposed to go
I don't like
fast.
Sonic because of that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I also succumbed to peer pressure this week and bought the I think in the long run it's going to save me money, but I bought the Best Buy, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, the buy two get one free. Yeah, I
Yeah,
picked up. I still have a bunch of things coming. I have all the Pokemon. I have most of the Pokemon games. I need like 4 more, I think. I got Fire Emblem Engage, Advance Wars, and then I got MEOs coming in here. Should be here tomorrow. And then I have like all of the I have Echoes of Wisdom and Super Mario Party because of that deal.
I didn't see. They didn't have Metroid on their pre-order list.
Yeah, they didn't have that on there.
I got Dragon Quest 3 2D HD whatever whatever pre-ordered, and Sonic and Shadow, Sonic X Shadow or whatever, and Echoes of Wisdom and Brothership and Jubilee, and I think one other game somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's a good deal. It's like $50 bucks a year, and if they do this every year, it's definitely worth it
for sure.
And I got MEO. I haven't played it yet though.
Cheesy, what have you been playing?
How about you?
So no surprise, been playing Splatoon, but we're coming up to the end of Splatoon 3 and the Grand Festival, so just getting like prepared for that, I guess. But I've been in an Alien mood lately, and like Alien Romulus was so good. I wanted to play a Metroid game, and I never beat Metroid Zero Mission. Like I owned it when I was younger, but I never beat it. And so I played it, and I had no idea. I mean, spoilers, I guess, but after you beat Mother Brain, like I was thinking, oh, cool. Like I love the original Metroid game, and they made this game so much more accessible to play, and it's just more enjoyable. But after you beat Mother Brain, that's not the end of the game. It goes into like Samus, who loses like her suit, and that's where Zero Suit Samus comes from. And like I knew it came from Zero Mission, but I didn't know that you get to play as Zero Suit. So that was like a really fun surprise after all these years of not playing. So yeah, Metroid Zero Mission. If anyone is wanting to experience the first Metroid game, it's on NSO. It's the best way to play that game. And then I played, what is it called? Donut County. You guys ever heard of Donut County?
I saw that on your recently played. Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah, so like you play as a sinkhole, and like the more things you collect, the bigger the sinkhole gets. So think kind of like Katamari Damacy, where the more things you roll over with the ball, the bigger the ball gets. And it's a really fun game, but I think I was wanting just a little bit more from it, because it kind of keeps you in these confined spaces, and like, yeah, there's kind of puzzles that you have to figure out, like, okay, how am I going to be able to like suck up this thing? But it doesn't really let you like explore the world the same way that Katamari does. Like the more you can like get outside of the element, like you'll be able to like roll over bigger things or figure out how to roll over bigger things. And this one is like, this is the area, figure it out. And once you suck up all the things, like that's the end of that mission, basically. It's charming and the dialogue is really cute. But yeah, like I think I was wanting more. I got it for $3 though, because it was a sale. So I think it was worth the $3.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So has anybody touched the demo for MEO yet at all? Like nothing.
No. Johnny, you said that you got it. Like, are you actually going to play it?
I'll try it.
Yeah. I'm a little curious. I think it's cool that like Nintendo.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you've played it?
Just now.
He's lying.
He asked if I touched it. I just touched it. It's booting up right now.
Apparently, so it's I don't know. The things that I've seen are people are happy with it so far.
And I've heard the opposite.
I think the way that they did the demo is really cool because they've been releasing chapters.
They're
weekly?
like, please give this game a chance.
No, not that. Like if
That's literally
people
what they're doing.
are interested in playing it, it has allowed people to kind of get into a discussion of like what that chapter was and where they think the next chapters are going to go.
Yeah, it did a really good job. None of us played it.
I thought you were being positive tonight.
I
Not
told
with
you it
you.
was short-lived.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I can't be positive to a person that calls Sakurai lazy. That's ridiculous.
Dude, okay.
The man can play Smash with his feet.
Got it. I know. I never called him lazy. Go listen. He's twisting words. This is what Johnny
I will
does.
have it downloaded. I will listen on the plane.
Also, like, honestly, Johnny, he's been pissing me off lately because one, hasn't even ate the chip yet. And then two is like
Haven't even
the
ordered the
god
chip yet.
of physical collecting now. And everybody should listen to Johnny because he's collecting physical games. Like, how long have we been telling him to
Have
do
I
this?
said that? I don't think I've said that.
Come on.
Well,
man.
you're just like
I
Ryan
did make a
Reynolds.
video
You just
saying digital sucks.
be Marvel
I did do
Jesus
that.
and you'll
I
piss
did
off
do
people.
that.
Yeah, Crawler's right.
All right. Johnny, was there one last game that you wanted to mention you played, or are you even allowed to mention that you played it yet?
Oh yeah, I am. But I played. I mean, it's out. Star Wars Outlaws is out.
Okay.
Yeah, I played that. I played that for about 10 hours. I actually do enjoy it.
How's it
Ubisoft
look? That's the problem, though. I've been hearing bad things about how it looks.
looks fine. I don't know.
Okay.
It looks good. But here's the thing: like we played Nintendo games. I do not care about hair. I do not care about like some.
The pores on their skin.
Yeah, I don't care about that stuff. It looks beautiful. I think it looks beautiful. I know people were upset about the disguised loading screens with the ship landing, but like
There's disguised loading screens and everything.
Like who can like I don't care about that stuff. The thing that I do care about that did piss me off is they released a patch, and on PS5 they're telling people to restart their save because the patch like broke it. And
I saw they tweeted something out that they were giving people something today.
yeah, they're giving people 100 Ubisoft coins so you could get a
Oh
trinket
God!
for your speeder. So like I want to like this game so bad. I've enjoyed it. But Ubisoft annoys me so much with
How
what they
nickel
do.
and dime? How nickel and dimed is it then? If there's Ubisoft stuff to trick out your speeder and your ship.
Well, I
and
mean
your
that stuff's all
clothes.
cosmetic. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
change
but
the gameplay at all.
It feels a little dirty though.
But I
When
I made a positive video about it, and man, people hate that game. They hate it. Like if you say anything positive, you're a paid shill.
Is that just what
free.
Star Wars is right now on the internet though?
Yeah. Well, this game had it out for it. Like as soon as they showed the character model, people thought she was ugly. So
As soon as they announced that you could pay
It's over.
$120 or whatever to play it early and get a mission that's what pissed a lot of people off.
yeah, I just don't think it had a chance, really. Yeah, if it wasn't Ubisoft, well, I mean, EA does Star Wars games too, and
Yeah. I mean, they've had
like they
their
do
share
crappy stuff.
of crap. I mean, Respawn has been the safest bet of all those, but EA who did Battlefield at EA?
EA did Battlefield, did the Jedi games, and people hate it.
Is it Dice?
Battlefront.
Did DICE do it? I don't even know. Was it?
I mean, that's owned by EA though.
Yeah,
So
but like, so is Respawn. Like, I'm saying what developer, because I'm saying Respawn kind of was received well with Survivor and Fallen Order.
yeah, I know. I remember Battlefront. There was a huge issue with like the loot boxes
Mhm.
when those came out. I don't know. I wish these companies wouldn't have Star Wars. Give it to somebody that's not, doing these crappy business models. Give it to Nintendo. Let Nintendo make a Star Wars game.
Hey, we got Hunters.
We did, and it's fun.
Did that Ewok come out already, or is that coming out soon? I haven't updated it yet.
His name is like Pillbush or something like that. Like that's like it's something silly like that. I was like, what
I'm interested to see how they're going to market it at the booth at PAX, because that's going to be playable. So
I will say for Outlaws, I do believe it will come to the next Nintendo platform. I think they will have it, because there's rumors that Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be on the new system. So I think Ubisoft will bring it. So, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's, you're not a Jedi, but being a scoundrel is fun. Messing with the crime syndicates is fun. Playing Sabacc is fun.
they teach you Sabacc. You get the full rule set of Sabacc, pretty much.
Yep. You get to play Sabacc. There's a whole quest line of trying to become the best Sabacc player. Nyx, the companion, is awesome. He's adorable. He can attack. He can steal. He can cheat in Sabacc.
You can play dead. I saw that today.
Yeah, if you try to shoot him, he plays dead, and he can't die. So you just send him out to attack people and take him out. But yeah, it's getting there are some bugs and glitches, and people just don't like Ubisoft, and Star Wars is not in a great spot right now.
At least they got rid of Acolyte Season 2.
I have a feeling that maybe they won't bring Acolyte back, but they'll bring back
they already
characters.
They already canceled Acolyte Season 2.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm saying like maybe they don't do Acolyte, but they do like The Stranger or something.
Well, they need to get a different writing team and figure out the Plagueis stuff, because people were excited about that at the very end.
I think you got to let shows breathe for more than one season.
That was really bad writing, though.
No, it wasn't. Some jokers on the internet didn't like it, and everybody just spouting their.
I think Silencer's talking about Outlaws. So I played it for a few hours. It's been fun. I randomly pointed my gun at a rat, and it played dead and then ran away. That's funny stuff there. So, well, speaking of Star Wars Hunters, we had an indie direct and we had a partner direct. So let's talk about it. All right. So
one was better than the other.
Yeah, do we have to talk about the partner direct? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, no, I mean, what were your guys's what were your highlights from each of them? You want to kick it off, Johnny?
Yeah, I thought the indie direct was better. I predicted, well, on the episode of Communication Error, we made our predictions, like what we wanted to see the most, and I said Balatro update, so I was right. But when I played the update, it was a little bit disappointing. It's just skins for cards. But I was excited to see Balatro. I love that game. Hopefully more people picked it up because of that. There were a bunch of games that were like out now, which is always fun. Like Pizza Tower was out now. Peglin was out now. And I can't remember.
The Balatro update was later that day.
Yeah, the Balatro was out now.
Pico Park came out that day.
Oh yeah, Pico Park was out there too. Sea of Stars DLC. I haven't gotten through that game yet, but that looked really good. There was a lot of solid announcements in that. There was that, I forget what the game's called, but it's like you're on a board, like hoverboard.
That one looked pretty cool.
It's a very beautiful looking game.
Was that indie or was that partner?
Oh, was it? I don't know.
The Star Overdrive?
Hold on. I gotta go to my notes.
So Sea of Stars was in the indie world. Power Wash Simulator, Shrek was in indie world.
Shrek.
Date Everything, Josh's probably next game.
Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator was in there.
Peglin, Pico Park, Shovel Knight, Hope, Shovel of Hope is.
Yeah, that was just on the sizzle reel.
Metal Slug
maybe it
Tactics.
wasn't.
We got a date finally for Metal Slug Tactics, which not really. We got a season fall, so hopefully soon, because that's been out on Steam for a while.
More fighting games. A lot of fighting games.
A lot of fighting games. A lot of like
Tetris.
Capcom is.
Then Pizza Tower was the one more thing. I will say the Partner Direct had one redeeming thing: Tetris.
Yeah.
How many times do we need Tetris?
Do you see how many different Tetrises we're gonna get? It's like I think it's the same company that did Atari 50. So it's
Tetri.
Tetraminos.
The Castlevania collection.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Did you guys see how they did the DS ports? How you've got the gameplay separated by the smaller screen on the side that's like your map? Like, yes.
Yeah, but how? Yeah, I don't think these are I don't think they were touchscreen.
I don't think so either, but I was thinking about that earlier today, and I'm like, if like either A, they just do some reprogramming like they did with Skyward Sword and add regular controls to Skyward Sword, because those weren't in the Wii game. You had to swing your hand around if you wanted to play Skyward Sword. So like take for instance like Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks, just give it normal controls. Give it also the option to be able to use your Joy-Con as like a pointer on the screen, and let that play out that way. So it gave me hope that there's a chance we could see more or eventually see DS games like on the next system. I mean, we had them on Wii U, but I mean. And they had multiple options for the way you could play those games on the big screen.
Can we also talk about there's 3 games in this collection? It's $25. Nintendo would never do that.
All of these collections have been pretty fair priced.
The Marvel Capcom fighting collection, I think, is one of the more expensive ones. That's $50.
But I mean, if you compare that, like with Marvel vs. Capcom 2 just being in that collection, I think that game is worth the $50. And then there was another Capcom fighting collection, right? Or it was SNK.
Yeah,
it was SNK.
Marvel or Capcom versus SNK. Yeah. So your boy
coming
Terry.
to Xbox. Rip.
That's just a. I think it's Capcom Fighting Collection 2, is what it is.
I'm not talking to you, Siri.
We had one.
Yeah, which found
you get a breakdancer in Sea of Stars now or whatever.
Raygun.
Acrobat.
I'm a big SNK fan now.
I don't believe you.
Terry Brogard, man. Or Bogard.
Yeah.
I'm a Brogard.
I just want to point out Jenna's comment here that says date everything will never be spoke about,
right.
please.
Let's talk about it. Because how does it work? You could date a toaster? Like what?
It might be a shocking kind of relationship. There might be some heat there.
Hey.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Nintendo Powercast.
Can you like date a
date
toilet?
a towel swan? A towel swan?
Oh, they're okay. So they turn into like these people. Okay. So they turn into husbandos and waifus.
It's like
I got it. I go, okay.
It's like Boyfriend Dungeon, right? Isn't that the same kind of thing?
Yeah, how did they get my body type in here?
His homies call him Doug.
You have more facial hair.
This is amazing. I'm buying this.
You're gonna get the physical?
Is there a physical?
I don't know, but if there is,
I can't buy every game twice. Oh my god, I can't do it.
Limited run.
What is that, Timothy?
He's a cat clock. He's like Yeah, like that Felix clock with the tail as the seconds going back and forth.
Wait, someone
October
said,
24th.
Well,
I love how dating a toaster isn't okay, but playing it as a sinkhole is entertainment. It was entertaining.
Here's your
well,
game, Johnny.
I thought it was like you actually were dating a toaster, not like they didn't become these husbandos
a
and
humanized
waifus.
toaster.
Yeah,
A husbando.
and animated
Husbando.
and yeah. Here's Peglin. I do love Peglin. It's so good. I've been playing it all week. Peggle and roguelike.
I think the big shocker for me was Tetris, and not just the historic, like, the 40th anniversary, which I think is super cool. I love that kind of stuff. But I didn't have a Game Boy as a kid, and so my first experience with Tetris was on Game Boy or maybe the arcade. But I remember when we bought Tetris for the NES, and so I was like, is this one just going to be lost in obscurity forever? And the fact that we're getting it on NSO is again, I mean, we already have the Game Boy version. It's not like we needed it by any means, but I love the fact that we are getting it.
So the Game Boy Tetris has come to NSO, but then the collection has like everything.
No, so this is it's NES Tetris coming to NSO. I don't know.
Then there's a collection.
There is a collection, which is this. So Tetris Forever from Digital Eclipse, and Digital Eclipse did Atari 50.
These are, I mean, it's old school looking. Like some of these are like they're pretty
Tetris
crazy.
2.
I had Tetris 2 on Game Boy. I had Tetris and Tetris 2 on Game Boy.
So interesting.
But there's Tetris 2, Super Tetris 3.
Also, the Tetris movie on Apple TV.
This
pretty
looks
good.
awesome. This is like Battle, and it's like through the ages.
Yeah,
Time warp.
The Game Boy's in there. I love that.
Yep.
I think it's hilarious that we're getting a Tetris 99 Tetris Maximus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like
which
what?
they already had a Game Boy. They already had a Game Boy skin that you could buy in Tetris 99.
Yep. Oh, that is such a nostalgic.
The fact that it's coming to NSO, like, I feel like this is gonna, like, classic Tetris has a pretty big following online due to the Tetris World Championships. That just makes that game that much more accessible to people, which I think is really cool. Here's that.
So it was in the Indie Direct?
No, this is we're already in the partner.
We're just
Tetris
kind of
was the start
moving
of the
all
partner
over.
direct.
So.
Oh, okay.
Why? Like, what's the difference? Why is this not indie?
Because it's published by, let's see.
Is it Private Division?
It'll say here in a second.
I saw Private Division on something. I just can't remember which. This one might be them.
Usually they were putting stuff in the corner. There it is. Dear Villagers. That seems like that's indie, but I don't know. Who knows?
Well,
maybe they
Private
paid more
Division
money.
is kind of like
Paid more money.
They probably fall under that like that double A studio, so it's above indie, but it's because I mean Private Division, they did that Disintegration, right, and
but this game looks cool though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks like they got all their assets from the Starlink and then just made it good.
But it looks like it's got like a little bit of what was it called? What was the? It was like No, not. It wasn't pinball. Was it pinball?
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to remember the name of it. Let me look at all my games. It's on Game Pass, but I think I played it on Switch.
And it looks like this?
It has a little bit of cell shading, but like some of those puzzles were reminding me of it.
Tears of the Kingdom?
No. Oh my gosh.
And Nate says Tetris is proof that sometimes less is more. Yep. No question there. When they started adding bombs and stuff, I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Still no Tetris Attack though.
Hi-Fi? Is it Hi-Fi Rush? Is that what you're? Thinking about Crawler? No, we have Tetris Attack.
Well, the Japanese version.
We have multiple versions of it. But I don't. Yeah,
Creature in the Well. That's what it kind of reminds me of a little bit.
You liked that one
that
for a
means.
hot minute, didn't you?
Yeah, I beat it on Switch. I think I started playing it on Xbox. I didn't get very far on my Xbox version, but I beat it on Switch. It was a good game.
So correct me if I'm wrong. There isn't a Goat Simulator 2, right? They just went to 3.
There were so
There's
many
no way to
iterations
know.
of. There were so many iterations of that. Like I don't really know. It would be on Xbox if it's anywhere, or on Steam.
There is no 2. That's the joke.
Nice. Love
Oh,
it.
okay.
That's the joke. Okay. I posted a tweet this morning. I think it was this morning. That was like the meme of the guy sitting on the swing, like all Nintendo fans during the Indie and Partner Direct, and then underneath it was like that Joe Rogan and all the commentators from UFC saying JRPG fans during the during the Direct.
Yeah.
And
you got excited about this during the Direct.
I like Worms. I think
Worms is fun.
Worms is fantastic. Like
again, I enjoyed playing it in the late 90s, early 2000s, but like those games take so long to play. So if they can make it faster, then maybe I'd go back to Worms. But sometimes Worms takes a while.
I think Patrick Simulator looks pretty funny, honestly. Like just
because it's just Goat Simulator with Patrick.
Right. Yeah. So he's out here living his best life.
No, this is Patrick.
Yeah, it's gonna.
So there's a Stalker game, right?
Stalker, yeah, it's Stalker 1.
I wonder if Switch 2 will get Stalker 2.
Or Legends of the Zone trilogy. I don't know what that means. Stalker was a PC game only for the longest time, I think.
Yeah, but now I think Xbox owns that IP.
It's either that or it's like a second party kind of thing. I don't really know. Fitness Boxing, something more for Josh to buy.
I didn't realize there's 3 of them.
Do I own both of them?
I think you do.
Come on.
You got to complete the trilogy, man.
I think you're right. I think I do. I know I have one.
Didn't one have like that anime?
This had some some bops of songs though. It had like Ghostbusters and some other stuff in there. So stuff you can't play.
Sugar, we're going down. I saw Fall Out Boy in there.
Oh yeah, I did Just Dance. They made me do Just Dance on these streams, and then I immediately got you cannot monetize this video.
Oh, jeez.
All I was thinking
now
for
you can sit and be fit now.
All I was thinking for the partner showcase, I'm like, I just want to see
Britney
games
Spears,
that are coming to the Switch.
Bad Guy
too.
by Billie Eilish. Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins. You can get your sweat on to Tom Cruise flying his jet.
Sugar, we're going down. Those emo boys out there.
Aha. They got to take on me. Oh man. 30 brand new songs.
Quite the list. And you can change their hair this time. That's what I thought was so funny. They're like, and look, new hairstyles.
Completely changes their look.
Yeah, I mean, the Direct for me was going to be made by a Nintendo IP in the hands of another publisher, right? Like that's what was going to really set some things.
That ship has sailed until
apart.
The next system.
For sure. But that was kind of like where my bar was. Like if this happens, if something like this happens, then like even if it was something small, like a Mike Tyson's Punch Out that looked like the OG, but they just added new or not Mike, but I guess just Punch Out now. And so even something like that was just like a continuation of one of their older NES titles or something that like they just put into the hands of somebody else. I would have been so stoked on. Capcom, I mean, their fighting games are always fantastic. It's so funny watching this for me, seeing these different fighting games and seeing like where they tried to compete with like Virtual Fighter, and they just, I don't think they had nearly the success that
I'm very excited for this to come out though. September 12th.
The X-Men.
Yep.
Or the
Marvel Capcom.
Is this? Oh, did they show both of them on this?
Yeah, it was just right there.
That because that's the art.
Yeah, weren't they? I think they were back to back.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. So there's
it's
Fighting
coming-
Collection,
coming out-
Arcade Classics, and then Fighting Collection 2.
So it comes out digitally in like 2 weeks. So maybe this will be playable on the floor at the Capcom booth. Maybe, I would hope.
There's a
That's
chance.
a con for physical games.
And
You
then
gotta wait 3 months.
Yeah, you gotta
for it to
wait.
come out.
Can someone
Well-
explain like Power Stone to me? Because I know people were like going crazy that Power Stone is going to be in that collection, but what is it?
it
Like,
looked,
what makes it so different than another fighting game?
well, it looked like an arena style fighter.
When I
The
saw
answer
it,
is we haven't played it, so I don't know.
Okay, cool.
well, when I saw it in the trailer, I was like, this seems like it looked very familiar to me, like something I did play in the arcade back in the day, but I don't recall.
It looks like a
like-
precursor to Smash a little bit. Like it's in an arena. It's not a full 2D plane, but
Oh, Nate! I think Nate hit the nail on the head. And same with Crimpus. Power Stone is a Dreamcast game, and
Oh, okay.
so I think that's I don't think that there's a lot of Dreamcast love when it comes to like seeing Dreamcast ports coming around.
Crazy
coming out.
Taxi is the only thing.
So I
And-
think that's a big reason why.
Probably Jet Set Radio.
Yep. I mean, the only one I've played in this first collection is Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Yo, I can
See,
remember
I
that
had
sitting
that
on.
I think I had that on PSP. I think is that where that came out?
It was the last Super Nintendo game I saw at Toys R Us when I like,
Really?
and that was still there. Like
Alpha
it was
Alpha
like
3 was on.
Super Nintendo.
Wow,
I don't know
okay.
if I don't know if it's Street
I
Fighter
think it
3.
came
I
back
don't
out
know,
again on PSP. I think, but
but it's one of those. It's one of those ones that like it's worth a fortune now because everybody had moved on to the next systems, and then it came out later. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting. But yeah, some fantastic fighting games there. Like, and I mean, even take a game like Stalker. Like, if they're gonna throw some classic games, like if they had said Call of Duty 4 was coming in this partner showcase, that would have been crazy. You know, like some of these JRPGs look great, but there's just so many, and they're all so long. It's like, how do you find the time?
yeah.
To
I'm gonna get the Dragon Quest. The HD 2D stuff is just done so well. Like I'm excited to, and I have Dragon Quest 11, but I haven't like sat down and played it. But I'm interested to kind of take on these a little bit.
I just want to give a shout
at least
out
for a little
to
bit until I fall off of it.
I want to give a shout out to Henry Mast, who commented and said, "First time able to see you guys live, listen to your podcast every week. Thank you. Super cool."
Thanks so much. Really do appreciate it. Well, any final thoughts on the direct? Anything else that jumped out to you guys?
I'm excited because it means the Switch 2 reveal is next month.
All right. But before we get into that, Nate did mention Neva, which is like that the girl in like the fox kind of creature or wolf, but it's by the makers of Grease. I don't know if you guys ever played Grease, but it was.
Oh yeah, Greece is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game, and I just know that this game is going to crush me. And I love what they were saying about it is like she has to protect the creature in the beginning because it's like a little pup. But as you get older, the things that like you took care of start to take care of you. I think that is a beautiful story.
Absolutely. Yeah. No question there.
And it'll be told without words, Johnny, so you can play it.
I don't know if Johnny will like it though. Play
No,
Grease first.
I didn't like Grease. No.
Oh, did you play it?
Yeah, it's boring.
Oh.
But Johnny, you were saying you think the Switch 2 announcements next
month, because the what's that Brazil account was the one that said that there was going to be 2 presentations in August and then Switch 2 reveal in September. And I think we had 2 presentations in August. We had the museum and we now we had these directs. So I'm pretty sure Switch 2 is being revealed next month. I hope so. It's been too long.
I thought the final thing was a little lackluster with it being a Yakuza game.
Yeah, that was interesting, right?
And that was kind of my point with like bringing up like Call of Duty. Like, I wish there would have been, and maybe this is like a real heavy hitter in the East, right? Like more so than it is here. And maybe it's a heavy hitter here, and it's just not a heavy hitter for any of us. Mm-hmm. But I would have loved if they're gonna just bring back some older games, like or even like Where's Madden or the college game, you know, one of the like get some football on here finally. Like it's crazy. Crimpus says these Yakuza games look kind of cool. I've never played one though.
There's just so many. It's kind of daunting to try to maybe get into it. If
yeah, like which one is this? Is it the first one? Is it the prequel? Is it
Kawimi?
From what I've heard, is like every game is just so wacky and weird, and that's like kind of the fun of it. Is you just don't really know what to expect from it.
Oh, that's gonna compete with Date Everything. It's coming out on the same day,
which one I'm getting.
Speaking of competing though, like I do feel bad for Plucky Squire because I think when is the Epic Mickey coming out? It's like around the same time, right? September.
There was a poll on IGN, and it was like, "What game are you excited for?"
September 24th.
And it had Zelda.
Well, this scene's a little dark. This looks like it's out of Little Nightmares.
Dude, you should see the original artwork for this game. It is super creepy. They backed away from it, but yeah, if you get the chance, go look at that artwork, like the concept.
I think they have a book of like the artwork of this game, don't they? From back
maybe
way
I
back
don't know.
When? Because what year did this come out originally? Like it was Wii, right?
Yeah, it was Wii.
It was like 2009, 2010, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like it was the same year as Galaxy. But Johnny, you were saying there was a poll?
Yeah, there's a poll, and it was like all the upcoming games. Hold on, let me make sure I know who tweeted it. But Plucky Squire was on there, and it had the smallest percentage.
Oh, see, that makes me so sad. That game looks so good.
It's an indie game. Like people don't.
It comes out September 17th, so it comes out a little bit before Epic Mickey.
And
people
then
don't get excited for indie games.
Echoes of Wednesday, but this looks so good. I don't care if it's an indie game or not. Like people should just see like how creative this game is. Then a picture book, and then the character decides or figures out that he can jump out of the picture book and step into the 3D world. Like I think there's so much potential for that game.
Sure, it'll do fine.
I don't know, man. Epic Mickey and Echoes of Wisdom in the same month.
He's playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out here. Like, what it looks like. Nate did have me play No More Heroes 3. That was another other game I played. So
That one's just on Game Pass
wacky,
now, right?
it is. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, we've everything's kind of done for the year, right? We kind of.
I mean, it's laid out. Yeah, definitely.
There's like we got Zelda coming up. We got Brothership. We got, but Donkey Kong's January, right?
Yep.
And then Mario Party. So I mean, it's still a pretty stacked couple of months for first party. MEO today.
Don't tell Johnny that.
I mean, they're gonna be okay games. They're just not the games
that Johnny wants.
That most people want.
This art style just screams like Ren and Stimpy to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
1,000%. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see what the sales are for these games. I'm sure they'll sell a couple million, but they're not going to sell. Maybe Mario Party probably has the biggest chance of selling 10 million, but I don't think they're going to sell 10 million.
Mario Party will have who knows what we're going to actually be able to play at PAX, but if the 20 players online can really pull people in, I think it could move copies of the game, right? If it's done right and there's enough like levels and reasons to keep playing it, but how much are they going to support it? How much are they going to keep keeping it alive? But I'm excited to see where they take 20 players online.
And that's where they can help their game sales.
I hope it works.
Well, they can help their game sales if next month, if it is true that they're going to do an announcement, talk about how the current titles or the titles soon to come out are going to be supported on the next platform, and because they're gonna need that if they want to actually sell some units and get it going, and they're also going to have probably a relatively slow kind of rollout of true next gen titles, or even if they are next gen titles, they're going to feel dated in comparison to the actual next gen that is already happening with PlayStation and Xbox. But I don't know. I mean, if they can find a good creative way to say we're gonna forward support these, then what is it?
Jamboree.
I think it could hopefully replace the worst Mario Party that's on the Switch, and it's higher ranked than the better version on Switch, and it just could become. So it's in that vein. So
I don't know if it could sell 20 million units at this point.
Is that how many? Is that how many Super Mario Party have?
Yeah, and then I think Superstars sold 11 million or 12 million. So that didn't even come close to Super Mario Party. So I mean, the Switch is clearly on the way out, and people know that. So I think they just they don't care too much about it right now. And we're probably going to see a PlayStation 5 Pro be announced here shortly.
Oh yeah, I mean, because the Xbox that was announced 2 weeks ago, that doesn't. It just has a bigger hard drive in it. Is that it? And it's digital.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a rumored Xbox handheld, but we haven't seen anything about that.
They should just put their stuff on Switch 2, and then that's the Xbox handheld.
Yeah. Give them some oomph under the hood, maybe.
It'd be nice. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for listening after the fact. We appreciate every single one of you guys. and we got nothing but love for you. So
If
we
you're
will
going
be,
to PAX,
yes,
message us in Discord. We can find a time or a place to get together and hang out.
Yes, please do. We would love that. So thank you guys again for everything, and we will see you in the next one. Bye now.